Ah, look at this. This is a welcome sight, isn't it? The end of our module. A module where we've been really taking a good look at our DNS name services. We've seen that we do have a name server running on all of our Ubuntu systems by default. So the systemd and resolved, part of our systemd ecosystem. But really, this isn't probably the way we want to go within our corporate environment because we want to control who crosses the wide area network. But when working with systemd and resolved, we can look at the status of our server with resolvectl and status. We can use the dig command to perform our lookups. And don't forget, if we just want short output, we can use the option plus short. Next up, we were looking at the resolve.conf, and that has been our traditional file where we configure our DNS name servers and search. However, on modern Linux distributions, this is often a symbolic link to a back-end network manager file. And we've seen that there can be a couple of files underneath our /run, /systemd, /resolve directory that this could link to. We have to make sure that it's linked to the full resolve.conf file for it to work with NetPlan. We then looked at installing our bind9 DNS server. With that installed, we could always check the status of our name daemon with rcnd status, and the configuration etc bind and name.conf, where we could start setting some of our security configuration. We looked at then creating our forward and reverse zones. Reverse zones allow us to look up an IP address and resolve a host name from it. Finally, we were looking at the dig command again and looking at that if we need to use the reverse lookup, then we can use dig -x to perform reverse lookups so we can look in those reverse zones that we created. But hopefully you are pretty up and running now, both with the name server, but also our DNS client. But of course, we're not finished just yet. Oh no, now we've got a name server, we're going to be able to use it. And in our next module, we're looking at configuring an Apache web server. Come on, let's move into that.